Hi, it's me Flo, and today we are going to debunk a few viral TikTok videos by getting our sources from other TikToks. Oh, the irony. Well, you will see what I mean in just a moment. What I think is important here is to never let endless scrolling fool you into thinking that what you see and hear is real, because it's most likely not real.
What is going on? Put this thing on the ground.
Even I was like, wow, she really caught that on camera? Until you notice that it's not even her sound. It's like the dramatic camera shaking, finger covering the lens, making it look like it's fire. It just adds to the feeling that it's like a hysteric plane crash. 8.7 million people have liked it. They actually clicked like because they really, they had to believe it. To further confirm my theory, just look at her Q&A. People are actually concerned and wondering how she got out alive. Do we really believe anything now?
I guess if you add baking soda to your cocktails, you won't be able to taste the alcohol.
So apparently you can't taste it with the baking soda. He did vodka, I'm gonna do tequila, naturally. Little pinch, some salt. He did sparkling water. I'm just gonna do water from the Brita. Happy Monday. This is bad, like I'm going to fucking cry.
Okay, so does baking soda actually eliminate the taste of alcohol? The short answer is no. And I will not attempt doing this because I tried making vegan pancakes once and I accidentally put way too much baking soda and I, how do I say this in a nice way? I shit myself. Quite literally. So I don't think I should try mixing it with alcohol. I see in the comments that people are saying that it is dangerous, and I do understand why they're saying that, because baking soda has a strong reaction. It just depends on what you mix it with. However, there is a Reddit user here. He says it's their literal ingredients of club soda, which is like a popular drink mix. Coming from someone who is highly sensitive to alcohol taste, like I literally gag when I take a sip, you should try this unmixed lemon juice instead. It is a lifesaver if you do not like alcohol taste. But if you don't like it, you should probably not drink. Like it's not that good anyways.
Wow.
You hit my car. You did that to the front of my fucking car.
Oh yeah?
What's funny? That's my new fucking car.
Usually when you rear end people, that's not how this works. It's okay, I'm gonna call the cops real quick. But yeah, you're saying that I hit you from behind.
No, you hit me in the front of it. Remember when I was at a red light? You went in front of me and hit my car.
Oh yeah?
That's my new fucking car.
Look this. You are here and she can shoot. You see?
Do you have where it went in or where she drove into it? Or?
You look, you were here and she can look. You see?
If that was the only video you watched, this would be you right now. She's such an idiot for intentionally hitting a Lamborghini. Remember how she said that he hit her on a red light? There is more to the story. So the conflict started while they were waiting for a green light. His impatient butt cheeks sideswiped her, causing damage to her car and almost, as you can see here, hitting a pedestrian. That would be such a good case against him. Instead, in pure rage, she followed him to the next traffic light and purposely ran into the back of his car. Two wrongs does not make a right, but we can all understand why she was furious. And to be honest, she likely did that in the heat of the moment because it seemed like he was doing a hit and run and she didn't want to be left alone to pay for the damages. But if she thought rationally, she would just take a photo of his plates and then go to the nearby gas station and ask for the CCTV footage, and then she could sue him for the damages. But now she's the one facing criminal charges. So I guess this was in Lamborghini guy's favor. Another story similar to this one is the ugly cake. So this woman, she ordered a birthday cake for her baby son, and this was posted on TikTok minutes after she picked up her cake.
It's not that ugly.
Man.
Babe, it's gonna be okay, okay?
That's fucking bad. Oh my god.
clearly upset with the way it looks, and it does not take long until the baker sees the video on her FYP, and now she shares her side of the story.
So my name is Danielle, and I want to address this video you guys just saw. I made that cake, the cocomelon cake. First lie that I seen in the comment section that she said she paid $250. That was like she paid $190 with delivery. Second lie is she said that it was an ice cream cake. That was not an ice cream cake. She asked for chocolate. She looks at the cake. She said it's perfect.
She said it's perfect.
I said, okay, I recommend you put it on the floorboard and have the AC on high. Oh, it's an outside party. I'm like, why didn't you tell me I would recommend it funded? Because anybody knows that buttercream and heat do not mix. She gets in the car and put it in her lap. I said, I recommend you put it on the floor. Still didn't listen. Clearly from the video, she had it in her lap. So I was going to take the cake from her, go back to McDonald's, fix the cake, and bring it to where she was at. Even though it would have been late, she would have had a cake. But I was trying to help her out, even though she mishandled the cake. Even though in my policy states, once it's in your hand, I'm no longer responsible. I have screenshots, all of that, the messages that clearly show that she's lying.
Long story short, the baker has proof that she was informed and gave her the instruction that she needed. She didn't follow it, and buyer thought this would be her chance to go viral, and yeah. She got her 5 seconds of fame. But is that sustainable? Like, do you want to be known for the girl who cried over a cake? In the end, she updated her TikTok with a video of her son loving the cake. So was this all a cry for attention? What is it with these grown-ups throwing tantrums like they never grew out of 3-year-old phase?
Fucking bad!
I don't understand.
Here's the biggest secret the food industry doesn't want you to know. These blueberries are different than these blueberries. Wild blueberries are more rich in phytonutrients or plant nutrients. They're richer in antioxidants. These have been tampered to be bigger, higher in water content, last longer in the fridge. See, that's the problem. Our food is grown for size, taste, and maximum profit. It's not grown for health.
This one is hard to argue against when you have like no knowledge or experience with the food industry. Like, I'm so guilty of blindly trusting people who share this kind of information. Wow, that is crazy. I knew we were getting fooled. Well, I do understand that we're doing all kinds of tricks to make great selling products. I think this registered dietitian has a few points.
There is zero reason why we should be scaring people away from eating, of all things, blueberries. Let's get into why this is some bullshit. All he's doing is showing you wild blueberries next to cultivated blueberries. And because these are two distinct and unique different types of fruit, then yeah, we can accept the fact that they have slightly different flavors and water content levels. Now, where he gets it so annoyingly wrong is when he tries to scare you away from choosing cultivated blueberries because of the presence of gibberellic acid. Now, he makes it sound like it's some big scary chemical that these berries are doused in or soaked in or injected with. And in reality, gibberellic acid is just a type of gibberellin. Now, that's a plant hormone that impacts growth and size and other properties of the final fruit. And here's a fun fact, it's naturally occurring. So even those wild blueberries are going to have this same type of plant hormone that signals them to grow to the size that they end up being. Now, have these cultivated blueberries been tampered with? Not really, but this is what they look like when they came in out of the field, and you'll see that there's a lot of discoloration, there's some unripe ones, there's other debris from the blueberry trees, and the only real processing that they go through is sorting to clear all of that out so that the container that you end up buying for $3 a package is basically the blueberries that you'd expect to see.
Okay, so cultivated fruits aren't necessarily bad for you, but it is not as rich in nutrition if you compare it to wild fruits. Cultivated fruits are low on fiber and has little to non-existing seeds to help us with digestion. And because we buy with our eyes, cultivated fruits have like the right aesthetics. You also notice that cultivated fruits tend to be sweeter, so there's no wonder why it has risen in popularity. Okay, so here's a little fun fact. Did you know that the bananas that we know and love are not how bananas are supposed to be? The bananas that we know were barely edible for us humans. We have made our own bananas, which is, by the way, in danger of going extinct. Because the DNA is so identical, if any virus or like a disease cracks the code, they can take out all of our bananas. The good news that we have scientists that is constantly working on protecting our bananas. So hopefully it's not going anywhere soon. Moral of the blueberry story, both are great healthy options. Okay, so next up we have this TikTok trend claiming that this roll-on scent perfume or whatever you call it will attract men. It's called Pure Instinct and it can be purchased at Amazon. It's like an oil with floral scent that is supposed to attract men. It is cheap enough to think that it's worth trying, but I'm not convinced that it actually works. Like, I know that smell is a part of attraction, but like, can you just like take a shower and good to go? I didn't use Pure Instinct to get my man, and he's been here for like 7 years. I know I'm not throwing out facts, but I just, in my opinion, I think this is a placebo effect.
This is really concerning, but when you use the blue filter and you suddenly have a bunch of spots on your face, those aren't like hidden freckles, that's sun damage.
The idea is there, but the execution is just, no, it's so wrong. You'll need ultraviolet light to be able to see sun damage, and that cannot be done through a TikTok filter. Everyone is born with good skin that ages at different rates, but sun exposure can definitely speed up that process. So my question to you is, guys, did you know that if you use this filter, you can actually see your sun damage? Isn't that crazy? Thank you so much for watching, and if you made it so far, please leave a butterfly emoji down in the comments. I know it's gonna be a little bit confusing to other people, but it's gonna be our little secret, so please do that. And yeah, I think that's everything I need to say for now. Hope to see you in my next video, and until then, take care. Love you all.